What's good, y'all boys? We got some information about the dunk meter. Not just the dunk meter, but finishing in general. And no matter if you're making a small guard, a big guard, a forward, you definitely gonna want to hear this information. So just hit that like button. Shout out to Grinding.
Next thing we need to cover are the changes to the dunk meter. I'm gonna say this off rip, the dunk meter is better on NBA 2k26 than on NBA 2k25, but only for certain builds. And what I mean by that is dunk metering on taller builds felt like it was the easiest thing in the world. If you take a look at these clips of me trying to dunk meter with Giannis, you'll notice that I'm absolutely manhandling everybody and then finishing the dunk with a huge green window dunk meter. And this is on Hall of Fame difficulty, the highest difficulty we could put it on. And I want y'all to really focus on the size of the green window in the dunk meter. For taller builds, it is ridiculously huge, almost making it hard to miss contact dunks on taller builds. But if we look at the flip side and try to get contact dunks with smaller builds, like
so look at the difference in the green window.
Dunks on taller
just watch the green window on these dunks
and try to get contact dunks.
You see how big the green window is?
Like Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant, it was still very possible, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot.
And, bruh, look how much smaller the green window is for small guards. And that's not even because it's badges, you feel me? Because I can imagine Ja Morant don't have bronze posterizer, you feel me? So y'all definitely want to take this into account.
Harder, and the green windows were visibly smaller. I'm sure in some of the clips the green window looks kind of the same as the Giannis ones, but in some of those clips the difficulty was set to pro just so I could see the changes in the green window for the dunk meter. And what I noticed is that whenever I go to Hall of Fame on a 6'4" or 6'3" build like Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, getting contact dunks became increasingly more difficult. And that makes sense.
So you gonna have a smaller green window for dunks for small guards. So my advice, you just gonna want to go for the most contact dunk animations. You're gonna want to go for the elites if you can. You're gonna want to go for legend posterizer if you can. Definitely max plus to it, and you feel me, that's definitely gonna help smaller guards. But this do make sense though. Like, that's Ja Morant in real life. Like, he missed a lot of dunks, bro. You feel me? Because he's not that tall. So, like, same with Ant Edwards. He's just not missing as many. He a little bit bigger than Ja. But this do make sense. I just hope that 2K do it the right way. It's like, as long as, like, if you get in legend posterizer, your green window just should not be the same size as when you had silver posterizer. You feel me? So if you max plus to it, you should see a visual improvement. Like, your green window should be bigger. So y'all definitely want to take that into account when y'all making small guards. And really, like, I wanna know, well, a lot of people want to know if the meta could still be a small guard. Like, so a 6'2" or 6'3" with 93 driving dunk or 89 driving dunk, like, is that still gonna be as effective as in 2K25? And me personally, I still think it would be. At the same time, it might be a few situations where in 2K25 a guard might have just been unstoppable. Like, you feel me, them Joe Nose type guards, you feel me, he had with the contact dunks, where he got good shooting, but you feel me, once he go down to that rim, he gonna catch a body. Like even if you not all the way on him, like, if you come contest late, he dunking it. If you down there, he dunking it. You feel me? So I do think that's gonna be toned down a little bit, but with the dribble moves that you're gonna have on these small guards, you still gonna be able to get space. You're gonna be able to get separation. You feel me? As long as it's not a big down there camping paint, you still gonna be able to get your dunk off. And it's gonna be the late contest that actually might affect it a little bit more. Because what a lot of people was complaining about in 2K25 was, like, the small guard getting down there, he already taken off, and then they come with the late contest, they still get dunked on just about every time. Like, that's what it was. He was getting dunked on every time. Like, you couldn't stop it. You come with the late contest, even if you got there on time, you feel me, if you wasn't standing in the paint, like, he was dunking at, and you really wasn't blocking it. So You feel me? I do think that's gonna be toned down a little bit, but you still see, even with that smaller green window, like you could still catch bodies, you could still get contact dunks, and that's what boys down there camping paint. So as long as you get in space and separation with these small guards, mind you, if you're on a small guard, you most likely gonna have a high 3-ball too. So you're gonna be sparking, and that's gonna be how you get the space, especially if you got a good team around you. Y'all playing 5-out and everything like that. Yeah, you always gonna be able to go down there and get those, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But seeing that it's easier for the big builds to catch bodies, I think that makes sense, and that's an improvement from 2K25. Cause yo, like some of my boys, you feel me, running on big builds like 6'7", 6'8", coming down trying to get a contact dunk, they getting knocked out their animations, they getting blocked. I always felt like it was easier for you see how he got Curry moving? Yo, that's crazy. But yeah, I always been for that, bro. Like bigger builds should be able to come down and get a body, even if you don't got like super high driving dunk and everything. Like, even if you got like an 87 driving dunk on a 6'8", bro, like a 6'8" in a real NBA is catching that body on most of the NBA. Like, not that they just coming down punching on Rudy Gobert and, you feel me, it would be all day and everything. But on most people, like if you got a 6'6" dude on you and you 6'8" in the NBA, or a 6'4" going down there, you feel me, that can test you late, that's a dunk every time. Like, even from dudes only average like 10 in the NBA, like not just the superstars. Like, yo, this is crazy, bruh. Yeah, I think the small guard dribble moves is still fire, bro. You definitely gonna be able to get space. You're gonna be able to get down in that paint, as long as the defense ain't clogging the paint. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all think the meta is still gonna be a 6'2", 6'3". Let me know if y'all think it's gonna be a 6'6". Me personally, yo, it's tough, bro. Yo, if we could, yeah. Once I get the builder, I'm gonna see how crazy them 6'8s, I mean them 6'6s actually go. Cause with the right dribble moves on the 6'6, the contact dunks on the 6'6, the highest your 3-pointer could go. I'm guessing they still gonna be able to get around like a 93 3-ball, most likely. And defense too. Yeah, with all of those things, I think the 6'6s might be the best this year, because they're gonna have a bigger green window than the 6'2s, but at the same time they're not gonna have a higher 3-ball. Gonna have a little better defense. Yeah, we ain't got that much on the defense. Like, yeah, I ain't see nobody with gameplay for defense, but we actually gonna be getting into that. Yo, stay tuned for the uploads.